One time like this, make it pop like this, make it not like this, make it drop.
Place. I'm gonna explain to you what I see, long term, short term, yeah, and then I'm gonna do the alts basically. So I'm gonna start first with the small time frames. Bitcoin going sideways, but the direction is this one. Okay, that's the direction from now to the next, I guess, how much is this? Next hour, so next hour, 2 hours, around that. This is the general direction, I think. And then most likely one more leg up to around this area probably. I put this as the max region for Bitcoin to go to. So I kept this here because I'm still not sure if my B is done or no. If it is done, we will know. If it's not done, we will know. I'm mainly tracking Bitcoin here with the daily EMA. So I'm gonna show you. That's the beauty about Elliott waves. You can combine them with other things like EMAs, and then you probably get better answers. Yeah, very, very likely for Bitcoin to go here. The EMAs are around that area, so between 46 and 45.7. So that's in my opinion, that's the general direction for Bitcoin right now. This is a scary situation because this is an AB. You can see my C. So this goes up, my C goes up, but it's still somewhere in this region. Probably, if I'm gonna take a wild guess, I don't know, beginning of October, around that area, you start to see, I think by end of September, I think this is just up till this region, consolidate a little bit, and then probably this again. And I'm gonna explain why I see this again. Number one, the daily EMAs have crossed bearish again. So that's number one. You can see what happens when we do cross bearish over here. So they've crossed already. And now we're going up to try to retest them. Slowly but surely, going up slowly. Again, in waves up and down. So yeah, that's the general idea right now for Bitcoin. Now, I would be surprised. Actually, I would not be surprised. But I would not expect BTC to go above this region over here. Probably come near it. Because here, in this area, it did go to the 52, and I was thinking it was going to go to 51. So I'm going to give myself a little extra room. So maybe 1K up, 1K down. If it does go to these regions right there, around 46, 47K, that area. Most likely after that the retrace will be to these levels right here, but give or take $1,000 or 1,500. And I put these levels because C wave can go to any of these based on Elliott. The worst it could go is here. I don't want to be the bear in the room, so I'm just gonna put everything there so you can see what I think. These levels right here, the 38 region, of course everyone's talking about it, so it's very likely. Will it go there and bounce to the moon? I don't think so, and I'm gonna explain also why. But yeah, this is for me, this is the general direction for Bitcoin from now till the end of the week, at least, to the end of the month, sorry, around that area. And then if my B wave is up here, it could probably drop in a second. I don't know, I have to check the indicators, which I will do, but I'm just giving you the best case scenario right now. Okay, let's go to the 4 hour, which will give us kind of nice. So first of all, we did break out of this rising wedge formation, similar to here. Right here we were actually in a rising wedge as well, so you were something along those lines, and you can see why I keep my trend lines all the time, because this is where it gives you the next hit, basically, the next big rejection if it does do this and continue to the upside. So that's why I'm now combining the Elliott waves with everything I have. So yeah, and of course you have another resistance, another support line, sorry, so which is this one, and then which is basically your secondary support, and then you have this huge volume drop, which probably might something similar to this. I'm expecting something similar to this. You've already broken from your first rising wedge, and now you're trying to go again to test these trend lines on the top. Let's check them out on the 15 minutes so you guys can see a clear idea of what it might look like. Now I could have moved this slightly. Sorry, not this one. This one I'm gonna keep. I could have moved this like that, and it could have given me the resistance right here. You can see it's very clear. I'm gonna probably put it somewhere again, but right now I'm just gonna keep the best case scenario. So right there, I'm giving Bitcoin the basically room to grow as much as it can. It doesn't mean it's gonna go there, but yeah, I'm gonna put one more trend line just in case, because I think it's important, this trend line. It gave us a nice rejection here around that line. So let's extend it. So yeah, these are basically my areas right now where I think you're probably gonna hit your head and roll over. If Bitcoin does manage to go above this region right here, I will still be cautious. And if you follow me on Twitter, I messaged, I sent a picture about Gareth Soloway, I think. Yeah, Gareth Soloway. Yeah, so you can go watch the YouTube video and see what he says. And I basically agree. 65K breaks, I'll become a moon boy again, and we can go to the moon together. MACD forming bear cross on the weekly. It's over for BTC. Yeah, man. Yeah, no one sees these things. No one does see these things. Actually, I have very nice information about the weekly chart. And you should see the monthly. The monthly is when it gets interesting. Now, I don't want to really sound so bearish for everyone. Everyone's going to say, oh, he's a bear. He wants us to lose money. I'm not a bear. I just see this, and I tell you it's going to drop. I don't tell you it's going to pump here. I tell you it's going to drop. When we go here, I will tell you, okay, it's going to pump. But I don't tell you it's going to pump to the moon. That's the difference between me and others. So I just see what's up, and I'll tell you what's up. This right here, expected, predicted from 2 months ago. No one listened. This right here, expected, predicted 2 weeks ago. No one listened. Now this one, I'm telling you 5 days ago from my Discord, I think. When the second thing drop happens, if it does, then you can say, okay, third is a strike. Okay, so this is the basic short-term prediction for Bitcoin. Up till now, nothing scary right now. The only thing is probably this bearish EMA cross on the 15-minute chart. Like I said, I'm predicting everything. I'm following this, and I'm gonna keep following it, and I'm gonna see where it goes. If it does start to break this, then I'll probably change. I'll probably change the wave scenario, and I'll probably say that this is B already, and then yeah, probably we're in B. One more thing I want to talk about: this right here on the left side. Actually, this is not my chart, but these staircases that you see right here, these are very bad bearish formations. They happen all the time, especially when you're correcting. Definitely when you're correcting. And these, the nice thing about them is that they are waves, but they are also sub-waves of a bigger wave that we're playing out right now. I saw many YouTubers like Fort Flies talking about the ABC correction. Yeah, the only issue is that they just think that it's ABC and then moon. That's the problem. It's not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen that easy. I don't think end of December 20k BTC, but 100k BTC. I think somewhere here. I think neither the bears nor the bulls is gonna get end of year correct predictions, but I think it's end of year is gonna be somewhere right here around this region, and then another pump to the upside for sure. And then the bulls are going to say, okay, we got it. This is the last leg up. We're going to the moon. And then it's going to reject somewhere here. And probably by February or March, you're going to see again some types of lows here. And I think if history will repeat itself, if the market wants to squeeze the most out of this liquidity that it has, I think that the most likely scenario is a little bit of consolidation with ups and downs before that final drop to somewhere around this region, which will catch many by surprise, and then bam, V-shaped recovery, and then your next leg up starts. I'm not saying this is a bear market, by the way. I'm just saying this is a corrective phase. You can call it a mini bear market if you want. I don't think it's gonna last 24 years or something. I think it's just gonna last a probable, probably like a year. So a year since we started our correction. So maybe by May or May, June next year, 2022, you will start seeing Bitcoin again nearing these 50k regions again, and then probably by August you'll start to see the break of the all-time high, and probably next year, December, you'll get your 100k. That's my best case scenario for Bitcoin. I think that's my opinion. So yeah, let me go to the daily I'm gonna come back to this because it's still following the same thing I put my wave. So if it diverges from that, we'll come back for it. I'm gonna go to the scary part, the super scary part. This is scary part number 1. You can see these, right? I think Gareth talked about these today. You can really see these happening, right? Okay, just imagine these. Okay, but the only difference is we are not making peaks anymore because the market is more mature than before. We're actually making rounded tops, which is basically people just figuring out when to sell, when to stay in the market, when to take profits, when to whatever. These are just people sell, buy, sell, buy. There's no DCA, there's no nothing, basically. It's just, basically it was a gambling game. And you can see the pattern that it formed. And I think this is what's going to happen again, because in 2014 also something similar happened. It wasn't as strong as this, but something definitely similar to this. And yeah, so you see consolidation, buy the dip, 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 bam. And yeah, and then you start going for that next leg up to probably higher highs, and you're probably gonna break them in a similar fashion. Sorry, twisted tongue. But I don't know if this is gonna happen again. These things do happen, and actually, believe it or not, they happen more than one time. But these are basically just liquidity events. So basically, the market just needs gas or fuel to just lift off the rally. If there's no retail buying, there's no basically rally. And retail is always, it always enjoys entering markets when you have special discounts. This is called a special discount. From 10K, from whatever, 20K to 3K. That's when you buy. You don't buy when you're 65 and then Bitcoin is 58. That's not a discount. And whereas okay, Bitcoin was 65 and then it was 30, then okay, sure, that's a 50% discount, not a problem. That's why many people bought here, and that's why it went up. The only problem with this buying region is that the up wasn't as strong as the down. That's very simple. There were many people buying here, but not enough for this blast off. It wasn't enough, and you can see that it wasn't enough because Bitcoin is again doing this rounded top formation one more time, which is basically people deciding, okay, I'm gonna sell a little bit, I'm gonna buy a little bit, okay, I'm gonna sell, taking out. They're waiting. It's like the calm before the storm, basically, something along those regions, in my personal opinion, of course. And yeah, I think the market is gonna take money again from people, and again one more time, and stuff like this, and then this, and something like that. Oh, sorry. Oh, it went. So yeah, you get the general idea of what I'm thinking. Now, why do I think like that? The 3-day chart, super bad, super duper, extremely duper bad. This is the 3-day chart. The only thing that will make me relax a little bit more about the 3-day chart is if this bearish MACD cross kind of flips, similar to here. It starts to make me slightly more relaxed, but I'm still cautious. I'm not waiting like Gareth to 18K or 20K or whatever to buy. I have my 30%. Every time it pumps, I take out my money, I leave 30%. Whatever I have, I just take out, leave 30%. Slow but steady. It will win the race easy for many people without stress or anything else. So this, very bad. And if this does curve up, the ADX, yeah, I think it's just the beginning of this again one more time. And I'm going to show you more when I go to the monthly chart. Let me check the chart. 20K will come. BTC never visited the 50 weekly EMA and then pumped. It always visited the first 200 weekly EMA. I agree, but the only problem is we cannot really stick 100% to history and be biased 100% to history. It could be different. That's why if it wasn't different, I would have my money out and just waiting on the sidelines. Only reason I waited here in this region right here is because it was too obvious. Basically, it was like someone giving you like a perfect Elliott wave formation with an ABC count to the downside. It was too obvious, and I was basically a beginner Elliott wave trader. I just have my basis. Now I'm actually learning more and studying more. So yeah, these are bearish signs. The weekly is even scarier. Go to the weekly and see. We are green. ADX is going down. This signifies that even though there's a buy, there's a buying, the buys are more than the sells basically. It's signifying that the pressure of buying is less. And you can see the difference. This is a rally. This is not a rally. Okay? Not a rally. Okay? Not a rally. You can just see the differences between when it is a rally and when it's not. And I'll probably zoom out slightly so you can see. So you see here, this is a rally, definitely, to the moon. But when this does this, this is not a rally anymore. Now, how do you confirm 100%? We need to go to the monthly to check out everything. But it's very clear. Here, 2017 bull run, rally. See the rally? Rally, rally, rally. Not a rally. Done. Here, you had rallies, dumps, rallies, dumps, rallies, dumps, till finally you turned red. Similar to this here, to our actual bull run, sorry. So you had rallies, dump, but you're still green, right? So rallies, dump, rallies, dump, rallies, and then dump. And now there's no more rallies anymore. So similar to, I don't know, like this maybe. This region right here. This, very similar to this, which is actually bullish and bearish. And I'm going to explain why it's bullish and I'm going to explain why it's bearish. It's bullish because you're here now. This is why it's bullish. It's bearish is because you're going to go at least one more time to here. Okay? I hope it does make sense in a very simple way. Imagine this is where we are now. And this, you see this formation that's happening? It's very similar, even though it's not 100% of course, but it's very similar to what's happening with us. We're going in a downtrend, and probably I don't really think we're gonna do a lower low yet. If we do make a lower low, I'd be very shocked. I would be very shocked that Bitcoin is going to go down to that sub 20s or sub 30s, sorry, that fast. I think what's more likely is this scenario right here. Okay, so a scenario of this combined with this, so this is perfect. So I'm gonna take this fractal. Actually, it looks very good. I think I took it before, just to give you a small idea of what you can expect in the upcoming weeks or months. So here, let's stretch this out. It's too, I don't think it's like that. You need to stretch this out. Something like that. This is what I expect Bitcoin to do. You can print screen this and show me in around 2-3 months from now if it plays out or no. I have it, I think, on Twitter. But I believe this is what most likely will happen to Bitcoin. You will see Bitcoin go down, test again these regions again, pump up again, 45K, whatever, 44K, to the moon, dump again, 30 whatever. But when you're here, the bulls will still say you're bullish. They're not going to say you're bearish because support didn't break, which is this one. There's a famous YouTuber who's getting annoyed with me actually for calling out all of his BS, but he says if support breaks, I will tell you that we are bear or bull. Okay, because support hasn't broken yet. Support didn't break here, it 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 didn't break here. But this doesn't mean that you weren't going in the bearish direction already. It was just a matter of time for it to go there. That's it. It's just time. And then you see what happened. And this is your support right here. Your 47 3-month support that happened. And now we're getting rejected from this support. Basically, this is a fake out on the weekly chart. So if you just see it, this is just basically fake out. And yeah, another thing I'm going to go to is the Bitcoin comparison chart. I love these two actually because no one talks about them, but I do. So here, do we share indicators? I'm going to share indicators because they're going to show you stuff as well. I don't think Bitcoin, listen, just to make something clear, I don't think history will repeat itself. I'm just saying I will watch what the indicators did when history was doing this, and I'm comparing it to now. I watch indicators. I don't watch history itself. So look at this. A week one. I'm going to do the 3-day chart here because I think on the left side, it was a lesser price. Where's my chart? Okay. So you see the similarity. No, not here. Where is it? 2014. Yeah, here. So this is the closest rally that we have for Bitcoin, even though the top is, again, it's not a mature market. This is the basic, an early market, young market. That's why you see the peaks. But you see how close this is to this. You have your dump, your pump, and now your dump, your consolidation, your pump one more time, your dump one more time. And once these two cross on the weekly, the 18 and the 30 EMA, that's when you know it's over. I'm telling you this for now, okay? I'm just going to compare one more thing with you. So these are the weekly EMA crosses. I've talked about this like a million times. I'm going to show you now what's happening. So look at the weekly EMAs. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to close like this because it didn't close like this also fast. And how do I know that it's not going to close like this yet? Is because I compare the other indicators that I have. For example, the stochastic. The stochastic right now is around 60. It's going to go to that 20 level. Now, if Bitcoin is really bullish, then even though the stochastic is going to go down, the price is going to it's going to start making higher highs, basically. But if Bitcoin is not bullish, it's probably going to do the same thing that it did here, where the stochastic started to dip and then go down more, and then suddenly you start having your bearish cross right here, and then you just basically, this is bear land already. You see when these two cross on the weekly, for me it's just confirmed bear market, 100%. I'm not going to say 100, I'm going to say 99.9999, because there was one time they slightly touched, but they pumped back up again, which was the COVID dump. But just slightly, they barely even crossed. So if these do cross, you just bull run over. I will tell everybody for sure. What else? So yeah, you can see and this is also very bad for Bitcoin. You have your bearish stochastic RSI already under 80. Usually it needs to be above 80 to have a run. So you see, this is where your rally starts. All of this is ups and downs, ups and downs. This is a rally with ADX up, stochastic up, stable, not even moving. This is what you call a rally. Everything else, the ups and the downs, is just basically repeats of these small things that happen here. Fake tops, whatever, local tops. So yeah. Another thing which is very scary as well, like a follower said right now on the stream, the bearish MACD cross right here on the weekly. So this happened, and this happened, this huge correction to the downside. And now we have this weekly MACD about to cross. Now the weekly closes in 3 days, so I'm not going to say anything now. It could reverse slightly because this is going up right now. It's not going to go down. But what I'm interested in is how this is going to stay like this for the next coming weeks and then drop. Here, it was very clear right there. Here, it was a fake out. It was a fake out. When it started to curve, that's when I started to talk to people, to friends. I'm like, oh, be careful. There's many bad signs. And then this right here, when this squeeze and ADX start to turn like this, that's when it's like, okay, the weekly is done for now. Let's get out. Wait for this red squeeze to happen, then we can jump back in, and then this is what happened, which we actually did. Well, some of us at least. So yeah, very bad, very bad. Stochastic very bad, and MACD very bad, and basically everything not good. Even here, it's worse than here. Here it was kind of less obvious, and it was kind of okayish. Okay, so yeah, very bad. Now we go to the monthly, because the monthly is where it gets super interesting. Let me check chat. Can you please give us the target, because pick not clear, please. For me, if Bitcoin is gonna go up, I will check where it is on my wave. But if Bitcoin is gonna go up, I think it will probably reach around. I mean, if the market wants to really play with people's emotions, which it does all of the time, it could go up to like 49.5 or 50 or 50.1. It could definitely, and I wouldn't even be surprised, because it's the smart move to do, to make new retail FOMO in more. So if I were a market, or if I were a market maker and I want a liquidity from the market, I'll probably just pump this to 51.3, make everyone FOMO in at 48, which is probably the retrace, and then dump it again. That's what I probably do if I think like them. But I'm not gonna put the. I'm putting right now the most logical scenario. If I'm just gonna think TA wise, it's probably 46 to 46.5, 47, that region right there. If Bitcoin keeps going up, it could get rejected any place there. Let's go to the 3D, just to the 3-day to check the EMAs though. Yeah. So you see. Oh, so yeah, the EMAs are on the 3D. Oh my God, this is so bad. So this is what you need Bitcoin to do, but like I said, it doesn't guarantee anything. So you need BTC to go like this, above these, and so above around. Let me check. Around, yeah. So around, it's the same. All is the same thing. When Bitcoin starts closing above 46, it becomes better. You can start to relax more. It means the market will give you one more exit. For people, it will mean that the market is going to take them to the moon. For me, it means that the market will give me one more better high to short or to basically sell or something. So everyone thinks in their own way. It's up to you to decide. I'm just showing you the charts. So yeah, monthly is where it's bad. This is where it gets very, very scary for Bitcoin. Okay, now I have to make you understand one thing. Pop this up. These two EMAs, since the inception of Bitcoin, have never, ever crossed bearish, ever. I've tracked these since the end of time. They never crossed bearish. Let me check if I can see it on the BTC all-time history index. It's better there. Yeah. So it has never ever crossed, even since 2011. I'm gonna show you right here. So this is Bitcoin's inception basically. They come close to touching, but they never go bearish ever. So this is the good sign in Bitcoin. It will always be pumping on the monthly unless these cross. If these cross, I will be the first one to see it because it's my EMAs. And I'll probably tell the world definitely because I have this theory that if they do cross, it's going to be very bad for Bitcoin, which is basically an extended bear market. So we have an extended bull run, in my opinion. I don't think Bitcoin, these small things that you see are just small time frame, large time frame local tops that you see. But the general trend is just up, 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 up. You can see that already. Okay. Now, why is the monthly looking so bad, even though the EMAs are great and everything looks super green and bullish and whatever? The monthly looks bad is because of the indicators that we have. Okay, so number one, I'm gonna zoom this out slightly, and I'm gonna show you what happened on the monthly chart in every start of bear market, basically. Okay, just bear with me slightly. So here, we're gonna start with, forget about the squeeze because people say bad stuff about it, even though for me it's the best indicator out there. And I'm just waiting for this to do this. Only like that. That slight downside on this, that's it. It will be more than enough confirmation for me. But for now, I'm gonna show you during the rallies, the bull runs, the monthly stochastic RSI is always oversold, always till you reach your all-time high, you drop, basically. And now when you go back again, if you are in the red still, this is still if you just pump and your squeeze is still red, then this is just basically a bear market still with just a local high. But it's just signaling that your bull market is about to erupt soon, and it did. You can see a bull market starts and you get extension over the AT level for a couple of months. Similar to our 2014 rallies and 2011s. So here, the 2014 rally, I think right there, it was over already for Bitcoin. The all-time high was reached, and the stochastic was telling you it was reached, basically. But no one looked at it. And then how do you know that you enter bearland? It's this stochastic under 20 on the monthly. And look where we are right now. And look at the monthly MACD. The monthly MACD looks very scary because the monthly MACD is, if this does happen, which is it's looking like it is going to happen. But the problem is this is monthly MACD. So it does take probably a few months to play out. And you can see here, even though it took a few months to play out, but you were already in the bear market. But again, bear market is perspective. So you can say this is a bear market, or you can call it a corrective phase. I usually call it a corrective phase. I think it's better to call it like that. So yeah, this is something you need to watch out for. This is very bad. If I see this sign like this, I'll probably know that this is it. I know. It will make me like more relaxed in my view for the future. Also, the last thing that I want to point out, and many TAs also talk about this, it's the RSI, the monthly RSI. So usually when you start your rally, you start to get overextended on the RSI, but you never really dip under it during the actual rally. Once you dip, it's basically over. It's the rally is done. So yeah, even here when we made this fake local top, by the way, who everybody compares this BTC rally to, right there, we did dip. But the problem with this dip is that we just actually went into an extended correction, basically, extended corrective phase. And this is what I think Bitcoin is in right now. It's an extended corrective phase. I'm not saying this is the real all-time high, but I'm saying for the time being, till at least, I don't know, February, December, we're going to be in a bearish trend, if that makes sense. Okay? This is the only exception that's basically made this happen. Or no. Oh, sorry. This is not the exception. Sorry. This one right here. This one. Yeah. This is the fake top. This is no exception. I'm sorry. So yeah, this is the fake top. It's the only exception because we dipped slightly, and then after that we did pump. Now Bitcoin did dip slightly, and then did pump, but it's still way below this 70 line. So for me, this is like 95% bear market and 5% bull market. And why I'm giving the bull market scenario is because I'm just giving Bitcoin the chance to probably do slight upside. So maybe it could do this, maybe. But right now it's not looking good. Every time you dip under the 70 level on the RSI, monthly RSI, you just probably enter bear land. Especially when it's this convincing. Like look at this. You just, where's my brush? So you just dipped, you went for the retest and you failed. Usually, if you're fake top in a rally, you do this and then you do this. This is a fake top. You do this, 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 you do this. Fake top right here. Okay? But this is rally, and then this is rally, and then this is rally, and this is not rally. This is bear land. Well, welcome to bear land. Up to here. But bear land is very deceiving for people because bear land does this. So again, up to you to whether to decide or no. These MACDs on the monthly are something not to be messed with, by the way. Once they start to curve, it gave the signal already. No one wants to listen. Oh, maybe it reverses. Maybe. On the monthly, it's very hard for this to reverse because you need huge pumps to reverse this. Can Bitcoin do huge pumps? I don't think it can. Some people are saying wave 5. I'll explain why it cannot be wave 5. But yeah, this is scary. This is scary. And this is scary. And this is definitely scary. All of these, bad signs. Bitcoin, I'm very sorry. I want to be more bullish. I'm bullish now. I'm to the moon here, to the slight moon, to the 45k region now, and then after probably correction again. Yeah, let's go to the chat, see what's up. Let's see. Greetings from Belgium. Thank you. Thanks to you, I've cashed out enough early and I'm enjoying now the write down. Very welcome. All fine in Thai. I don't speak Thai, sadly. Koti has gone nuts. I like Koti actually. THETA, Luna, AVAX, Dot. Definitely. I'm gonna write them down so just to remember them. Now BTC is pumping, so now we can analyze alts. Because when BTC dumps, everything the alts were supposed to do, they never do. But after Bitcoin just stabilizes slightly, alts pump again. And by the way, the alt thing that's happening now in the market is very, very bad also. People are so greedy. They're FOMOing in alts. So every dip, there's buy the dip, buy the dip. Every dip, there's buy the dip, buy the dip. Every dip, there's like the whole buy the dip scenario has been stuck in their head for so long that now they don't know anything. They don't know how to buy the dip and put a stop loss so they don't get wrecked, for example. And I think the next dip is going to be a similar scenario to the 58k dip, where people are going to say, buy the dip, YouTubers, buy the dip, whatever, moon, and then bam, next drop, liquidity. Then the market will suck that liquidity from everybody, basically. Panic sellers, whatever. But this is good actually. If you're into economics and trading and market analyzing, you would know that this is healthy. The market needs fuel. Sadly, it takes fuel from the newbies, from the investors who are noob. I admire the hodlers, by the way, because the hodlers are just badass. They just hodl forever. They don't give anything. They don't care. They go to the moon. They go whatever. So if you want to avoid stress and drama and whatever and trauma and anxiety, just be a hodler. Let's see what's up. Else. Hey buddy, you should make Bitcoin TA short clips as well. Pretty much 2-3 hour videos condensed into 1-3 minutes. Yeah, I do them, but I really don't have time sometimes with my Discord. Why to go only in 50k and no to 60? How we know no one big player news will be okay. Let me explain one more thing. I use indicators are saying no 60, no moon, no Lambo. Okay, that's what the indicators are saying. The fundamentals, yeah, they're saying that Lambo and moon soon, but I don't know. I don't really trust fundamentals at all. I trust them long term, definitely, but short term, I don't trust them because the market is just playing you for your money. So if you're a believer in Bitcoin for a long term, like maybe, I don't know, 2-3 years, 5 years, 10 years, you can buy now and just forget about it. Come back in a few years. Just joined. I'm wondering if a whale jumped in at 39k. Shouldn't we expect that to happen again? Likely. Thanks. Okay, you have to understand something. So let me make this clear. Because the YouTube scene and the Twitter scene and the crypto space are so misinformed. The only people you need to trust about technical analysis and markets are the people who have actual degrees with this, who actually went to school, studied this, did this for a job for 20 years, let's say, and then came back and told you what's up. Don't trust a person who just jumps on the PC and says, yo, up, down. So I'm going to explain it. You're asking me if whales buy, shouldn't that change something? Whales are always buying. Whales are always accumulating forever and ever and ever. And the reason is, it's not because they want riches, because they're already rich. Every whale has 1,000 plus BTC. And that's way, such a huge amount of money. The whales accumulate so they can dump on you, so they can manipulate the market. The more Bitcoin they have, the more control they have. If I'm a whale and I have 1,000 BTC and I dump right now, I sell right now, I'll probably cause a 10% dump, 6% dump, I don't know, something along those lines. I sell all of my Bitcoin. I over flood the market. I over flood the supply of BTC. It's small. But if I'm a whale with, I don't know, 100,000 BTC, then you better know that I'm the boss in the market. Whatever I want goes. That's why people are so scared, or the Bitcoin community is so scared about finding out who Satoshi is. Because Satoshi in his wallet has like 1 million BTC. And if some reason he gets discovered or something, then it's gonna crack the market down. Because if Satoshi decides to sell someday his Bitcoin, he'd probably be the biggest player in the world. He'd probably be playing the market for almost 10 years, just waiting for the perfect time to just sell. Of course, I'm just joking, but I'm just giving you the idea of why markets do this and why whales buy at these levels. Whales are always going to accumulate forever and ever. Every dip, a whale is going to go in. And the best example I can give you is Michael Saylor. Michael could have bought at 29. He could have bought at 28. He could have bought at 31. He could have bought at 32. He could have bought at 35. He decides to buy again after the pump to 50 at like 46, 47. And yesterday, 2 days ago, he decides to buy at 50. It just doesn't make sense. Whales don't buy for the money. Whales buy for the control. Definitely. No Lambo. No Lambo. At least not now. Lambo later. Elrond. Okay. Elrond. What else? Let me see. Can you also check Sol? Definitely. I know where Sol is heading. I know. My Discord also knows, but they don't want to accept it. Sooner or later. VeChain. Definitely. You're a great man. Thank you. As per Mr. Whale, Bloomberg analysts are saying Bitcoin will hit 100,000 next month after the BTC ETF is approved. Okay. Let me explain one more thing. Okay? First of all, I don't really care about the news. The news are the thing that make people FOMO in or sell at a loss. Bloomberg was also saying Bitcoin was going to go down to zero, but I don't know how long ago. They just play with the market. What the market does, or what the market wants, these news sites, the media just tells you about it. Makes you more like a FOMO experience basically for you. I see these indicators. I don't see moon. I see no Lambo, no moon. Now, if Bloomberg is right, that's like you're giving out free you're giving out free money to half of the world. It's like, yo, people of Earth, December 100K, let's go buy now. Let's go. So it's guaranteed. Let's go buy. If that's so 100% sure, and Bloomberg is saying like that, so let's go for it. I'm happy if Bitcoin does go to 100K. I'm not gonna be sad. I have money invested in it, but I just don't trust people who tell me something is for sure. If I tell you tomorrow Solana to 200, would you buy Solana? That's what you're basically doing. You're trusting a news site to tell you that when BTC ETFs are approved, Bitcoin is going to the moon. Similar when people said when El Salvador is going to buy Bitcoin, Bitcoin is going to the moon. It didn't. What's called Michael Saylor bought to the moon. It didn't. Elon Musk, for some strange reason, has an effect on Bitcoin. I have no idea why. I can't figure out why though. But yeah, don't really believe news, because news are basically the FUD of the crypto space. You don't remember. So you remember Bloomberg when they were spreading FUD, but when Bloomberg says something amazing about Bitcoin, everyone forgets about the FUD that they spread 2 weeks ago. They just, oh yeah, okay, 100, let's go. So I don't know. I really don't trust. Like, okay, BTC ETFs are something. Blah blah blah. What if they don't get approved? You don't find it. Okay, let me just change the subject for a little bit only. You don't really find it strange and weird that just before the Evergrande whole incident that happened, Bitcoin has this huge crash, and then after the crash, good news come out of the Evergrande. Now it's not good news, but at least it looks like it's gonna get bailed out. Basically, isn't it? Doesn't it really like scratch your head? Like, what's happening? Like, why just before the news? And why do people say buy the rumors and sell the news or something? It's just because of that, exactly because of that scenario, and it's gonna stay like this forever. This market is like this forever. Same as what Gareth said. People come and go, generations come and go, but market psychology and human feelings and human emotions are always going to always going to be the same. Or else you wouldn't see people sell at a loss all the time. You tell people hodl, DCA, don't get greedy. But people still get greedy. They still DCA, they still don't DCA, and they still sell at a loss. That's just market. TA is just showing you the psychology that's happening in the market. This is just price action. That's it. This is just telling me what you were thinking here. This huge wick right here is telling me that many people wanted to sell. No one wanted to accept this price anymore. And this second wick right here told me the same. People are just taking advantage, right? So the smart people sold here, and then the second smartest people sold here again, and then the third sold here, and so on and so forth, till finally we reach right here, which probably the smartest first person bought here, and then they started to buy, and then similar situation happened again. The smartest sold here and then bought here again. It's just market. This is just the market. Bear market confirmation if BTC closes the weekly below 220 EMA. Yeah, we will see. It's not. I don't think it's gonna close it that fast, but we will see. Hey man, what does good when stock market goes into bear mode? Seems like stocks, crypto, gold all get dragged down. What does good when when the stock markets drop? What's the best thing to hold basically? Gold actually, because gold, even though it does fluctuate, like it does go down, but it doesn't go down like 100% or 50% or even 20%. It goes down, but it's not that much. It's not that volatile, and it's always going to be the number one safety asset. It's a safety asset. It's something that's going to preserve your money. It's not going to make you rich. You will not be rich from gold. The ROI on gold is very weak. If you bought gold in the 1990s around $300 per ounce, I think. Now you have gold at 2,000, let's say, right? It's not 2,000, but let's assume 2,000 gold. So that's how much? $300, 20x, right? No, sorry, $300, 6x, 6.5x, around 650%. Whereas if you bought Dogecoin right here, you probably have like millions of dollars now. So these things that you see are investments. They're not something that you hedge against something else. And sooner or later, once the stock market crashes, because it's gonna crash, probably I gave the time frame, probably in the next 3 to 2 months, around that area, around the December region. When that does happen, Bitcoin will crash, and then the crypto space is going to blame the stock market for the Bitcoin crash. Because Bitcoin for the crypto people is an asset that goes like this. This is Bitcoin for crypto. Where's my brush? Let me zoom out. This is what Bitcoin is for crypto. Bitcoin is an asset that never goes down. It's impossible for them. This is Bitcoin to the moon. You have your moon here. That's not how markets work, sadly and unfortunately. When the signs are clear, the economy is bad. There's economic regression and depression everywhere looming. You have the stock markets that are shaky. You have inflation coming. You have people who have lost their jobs with no money, with no food, with no nothing. You have a different type of a different type of society 2021 is different than 2017. You had more freedom in 2017. Now in 2021, you're just basically locked for 2.5 years now. And once that lockdown starts to release people outside to the world, that's when inflation is gonna hit, right there. And I'm gonna try to share a video about the guy I told you about last stream. So yeah. Can you check BTC double EMA, double moving average? Yes. Can you tell me why though, before I check it? How long will the bear market last? I think by summer 2022, we'll probably be retesting 65K or maybe breaking 65K. I think by next summer 2022. So around that, I don't know if I'm gonna give it my best guess. It's probably around that May, June area, I think. No Lambo this year. Only can I get what targets should we consider for trading? You should learn how to trade and consider those targets. I just gave you the general overall picture for Bitcoin. Okay, so let's go daily EMA. I want to see what's up with this. This is not my chart. I'm gonna go to the other chart. Leave this alone. Let's see, daily. Let me remove these things from here. And yeah, let's see what's up. Daily DMAs here. Let's see, where's the DMA? Where is it? DMA 65, no, 50. Okay. Yeah, so what's up with the DMA? 47.5 rejection here. I told you this is a likely region. I don't know what's up with the daily, with the double EMA, the 50. How is it that in the age of Google, Facebook, Amazon, who knows what we want before we know it, that nobody knows who Satoshi is? That's where you need to start doing your research. Because if I talk, I'm going to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I'm not. I'm just a logical person. That's it. Do your research. Do your research. Do your research and just, I don't know, just think of it this way. If the what's his name? The guy who is on YouTube, he's a nice guy. I like him. The guy who bought Bitcoin at $1. I forgot. Da Vinci, right? If you know Da Vinci, he bought Bitcoin at like $1. He has a YouTube channel, and he has a video where he was telling people buy Bitcoin. This is the future. It's like 10 years ago or something. And for me, if a guy like Da Vinci knew the importance of BTC, he knew how important Bitcoin was to the future, then I really doubt that the higher powers, like the higher governments, the agencies, the CIA or whatever, didn't know anything about Bitcoin. Like they were clueless for 10 years. Oh, suddenly we know what this is. I really highly doubt that. I'm a guy who actually thinks many things ahead. I plan everything ahead. I really, I don't know. I don't think I don't think governments aren't in on Bitcoin. I don't really think so. So yeah, that answers your question. You need to ask. You need to start doing your research on Satoshi and what's up. Some people say it has to do with the CAA, but even if it does have to do with the CAA, so Satoshi, what he invented, if smart people saw the opportunity in Bitcoin, and less smart people saw the opportunity in Bitcoin, then definitely high-powered people saw also the opportunity in Bitcoin, and those are the people who are probably dumping on us all the time and buying and then dumping and then buying and then dumping. Now, what is the reason? I'm telling you, it's just control of the market. It's just to keep the market going. If there's no market makers, then you don't have a market. Then your market becomes the free market, and then nobody wants a free market, especially the higher powers and the governments. That's why they have so much hate for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is decentralized. Oh, well, at least for us, it is a decentralized asset, if you want to call it. So yeah, let's check the lower time frame, see what's up. Okay, let's see wave 4. Alright, so now we have our wave 4. It's here. And now we're going for that 5. Great, great, great. So now we can know at least where this is gonna head. Let's see. I'm gonna start. Actually, I hate starting my 5 from here. I'm gonna start my 5 from here. Just make it easy. And around this area, right, somewhere like that. Like that. 1 to 1. 1 to 1, ladies and gentlemen. Over here. I'll probably go a little bit closer. It's moving faster. But yeah, actually, even if I keep it here, it's the same. As a TA, you can put this wherever you want. It's just an estimation of the time. It doesn't really mean anything. The price is more important. So yeah, it's around this area right there. It's not bad. Let me see what's happening with it. Let me see. Yeah, it did your ABC already. Your 1 and 2. So let me track this. I'm just gonna put them randomly because I need to track them first with the fib extensions. Okay, so let's say we have our wave 1, our wave 2, our mini waves. Let's see, wave 1, wave 2, and now we're probably heading for that wave 3, right? So let's see. Hold up. Okay, let's see. So yeah, wave 3 is here. Definitely I got it correct, even though I guessed it. It's the 1618. Can go up more. If it does go up more, then this is just another extended wave. So basically this 3 has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in it, and then this orange line has to extend with it as well. Because the last leg, which is this one, is probably it's not like unlikely for it to be an extension. Extensions happen in Elliott waves all the time. They're annoying sometimes to track, but the general trend is up. So yeah, let me just track this again slightly. Just gonna put this like that, just to see what's up. I want to extend these actually, just to see where do they go. No, not this one. Is it this one? Just let's try to find some confluence with this. I think it's this one, no? No, I think it's not that one actually. Let me see. There's confluence here for sure. Hold up. Where we're up? I think I'll put it here, somewhere in this region. Maybe slightly lower. But slightly lower can get us our rejection earlier. Which is also, everything is possible. I'm gonna just put it here. I think it's the most touch points. Like somewhere like this region. So like something like that. Extend. Yeah. Okay. And then we have our danger zone, which Bitcoin is famous for entering and dumping after. And then now we have our line of defense. How am I gonna plot this? I think I'm gonna plot it like that. Yeah, perfect to 4-2. Yeah, I'm gonna make this blue just for my visual aids. Yeah, perfect. Bitcoin doing everything perfect. Definitely perfect. This, if you move it slightly up, is going to be another rising wedge, which I think it is already another one. Can it reach this region now and dump? Maybe, but then I have to move this backwards slightly. Or like I said, it could be an extension again. So let's wait and see. I need to do the... So we have our wave 3, right? This is our 3, potential 3. Actually, I needed to take this from down. Wait, hold up. No, it's correct. Just put it up. So let's see, wave 3, okay, and now let's flip this. 4, yeah, 4 is definitely here. So let's see. It's looking like an extension. Let's see the 1 minute, because the thing is pumping on the 1. Definitely, yeah, there you go. There's your Mr. Pump. Mr. Pump on the 1 minute. You see this? This is where your pump is coming from on this 1 minute time frame. Let's see the 15 as well. Yeah, 15 is going for that pump. The only bad thing is if this curves like this and then this keeps up like this, then this is bad. Yeah, like I said, everything is still normal for Bitcoin. I'm telling you, I'm not surprised. They break these levels, even if it does touch this and retrace and go up higher more. It's just an extension, and I'm just gonna keep tracking the extension till it's invalid, basically. Very simple. And this one, just for fun, I'm gonna just put it here somewhere, because this is a trend line as well. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Still everything normal, going to same expectations. Nothing has changed. Okay, chat. I need to do some else and leave. Oh, let me see. Do you have a degree in this? Yes, I do. I started my road in TA when I finished my accounting and finance degree in university with a micro in econ, because I like econ. And then the first job I got was a bank. And then after I started doing this banking job that I was in, I saw how boring it was and decided to start trading. Started with Forex first. Was doing okay, but just typical beginner mistakes. FOMOing into the trade, being impatient, not waiting, too much leverage, no stop loss, position sizing, entry price, stuff like, noob stuff. And then I decided to up my game and just found this. My dad actually has a very good friend of his who became my mentor. He's like an old school veteran, basically. So he taught me everything he knew, and I like these 18 and 30, like no one uses them. I don't see anyone at all use them. So yeah, he taught me everything he knows, and then I just started from there. Professionally, I can say that I've been trading professionally for like 3 years. But yeah, now I'm planning to upgrade my skills by learning more about Elliott, because it wasn't a base I was strong in. I have my base in it, but I wasn't very strong. So these right here are just things that I'm learning. So I'm just a beginner Elliott. I'm gonna probably do a master class in this. Definitely. This is like a 100% for me. Okay, let me just track one more thing here, because I want to see our wave 3. Where is going to go, Mr. Wave 3? Let's see. This is definitely a Mr. Wave 3. Yeah, so it's going for that 1618. Probably going to go around here, so you can just put it here. If it does go above wave 3, like I said, if you've watched my earlier videos, wave 3 can go to 4, can go to 3. Anything below is possible. Anything above than this is just invalid. No waves anymore. Like I told you, Bitcoin loves to do these type of things, basically, to just pop out, make people FOMO in, then break down, then continue, then pop up, then continue, then break down. It does it many times, not even one time. So yeah, Bitcoin is very scary asset. Where's my thing? Let me see if I can find some confluence here for BTC. I don't see anything No confluence with the trend lines. I just let it do its thing. It's Bitcoin. It's gonna keep pumping till the ADX basically turns or flips. Best thing, it's overextended already. Let's see divergences basically. I like divergences to look at them first on higher time frame. Oh, this is a divergence. This is this is gonna go back down for sure. This is a definite divergence. This is like Bitcoin going for that last push. It's like it's pushing very hard for this one. This is what's gonna do. You can take a screenshot of this, and it's gonna form a divergence, and then definitely after it will probably pull down. So I don't know if it's gonna reach this area right here specifically. Probably a little bit more, but around this region, I'm still seeing Bitcoin doing the same thing. Same thing is gonna happen for me still until invalid, until we break above this. Then okay, I will think of another analysis. I will track another wave basically. So this is on the 1 hour. You have a divergence, 1,000,000% here. Definitely. Your stochastic also is right here. This is gonna drop again after some maybe slight little pump and drop again. Let me see 2 hours. 2 hours I think is gonna be confluence with a 1 hour pumping like this. Same thing, which is gonna form that divergence. I think it's forming it already. You can see the RSI is diverging. What else? 2 hours. 4 hours I have nothing actually. I'm missing no, where's my MACD actually? I'm missing my MACD. Mr. MACD, let's see what's up. The MACD, if it doesn't go above this level, it's another divergence again on the 4 hour as well. It needs to go above this one to become a legit thing. Let's see above. Let's go more higher time frames. Yeah, this is a nice sign for Bitcoin. It's not as bad as you think this is. But the problem with this is this ADX. That's the problem with it. I need this to keep going down. If you want Bitcoin to go up more and do higher highs, you need this to do this. Or else it's gonna repeat this again. This again here. But this is actually a good sign for Bitcoin. The only bad sign is the 6 hour being too overextended, but that doesn't really mean much. You can see it can stay overextended for a specific amount of period or a specific amount of time. So yeah, but just be careful with the divergence. Let's go 8. 8 still not confirmed, closing 6 hours. If this does this, divergence again, definitely. Same thing with the 6 hour, definitely. Divergence here already, right there. Oh wait, hold up. Oh, this is all no, still no divergence. Also 8 hour, just probable divergence on the stochastic. MACD diverging. MACD is diverging from this high. It's making higher high here and a lower high here. But again, I'm telling you, from now till the end of the week, or like the 28th of the September, beginning of October, I don't see Bitcoin dropping heavily. Probably correcting, but not dropping, like just a pullback or something. 12 hour, 12 hours. It's still nothing, but it might diverge if it does this. It might diverge. Everything okay for now. The short term is okay for Bitcoin. 1 day. Yeah, so we had this bullish divergence that we talked about on the stream last time. It's playing out. So yeah, it's not bad. Stochastic still is not. I'm not liking this stochastic. I want this to do this. And as long as this is doing this, I want Bitcoin to keep going up. If you want a Bitcoin to go up higher, yeah, the 3 days and the weekly are bad, definitely bad. So just let's wait Bitcoin to do its thing. I don't think anyone needs to be scared right now, unless something major happens. Yeah, it's let it happen. Let it ride the waves basically. Then we can see what's up. I'll analyze alts better. why do you think some analysts believe and say it would with so much confidence that we go down below 28, we might go into a multi-year bear market? Okay, the analysts who are saying this are probably two. There are probably either the beginner analysts who have a brain basically and who are not biased. They're probably just getting to that place to become real professionals basically, and they see, because an analyst doesn't need to be cannot be biased basically. And second thing, the analyst, so yes, that's number one. Or the other group of analysts that are saying 28K are the analysts that kind of understand market structure and market psychology, because if you start to understand market structure and psychology, you start to know that the market needs liquidity. If it doesn't have liquidity, it cannot pump. It needs that liquidity. That's why every time Bitcoin goes to like $3,000, you see this huge rally after. Or Bitcoin goes like 85% down, you see this huge rally come, this bull run after. You need liquidity from down. And the only liquidity that is available right now is below 30K, because that's the discount. That's that's the dream. Getting Bitcoin under 30K. That's where you start FOMOing in basically and starting another bull run. Now the only issue with going to 20K, I don't think it's gonna go that fast. If it does, I will be surprised, because the market needs to make people FOMO in more to get more liquidity to fuel the next run. So I'm 100% with my prediction. I think Bitcoin is gonna do the same as 2014, go down and consolidate at the 30s, go up to the 40s, consolidate at the 30s, go up, go and then break, V-shape recovery, and then just moon. And this V-shape, I think, is gonna make a lot of people scared, because it's gonna be a super crash, which I think is going to be in confluence with the stock market crash. I told you, the crypto community is going to blame the stock market, same as the crypto community blamed the Evergrande thing, even though a lot of traders and a lot of analysts were saying, yo, be careful. Be careful. There's this huge bearish pattern formation. These formations that you see are just basically people's emotions. And if people did this in the past, it means that people will do it again now. It's just the emotions of people. It's not about the market or the fundamentals. People is what drive the market, not institutions, people. So you see this huge bearish formation right here. Then when we were here, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just fits this bearish formation. It's the rule basically of this formation. So after this, people were saying, yo, be careful. I messaged my district at 50K. I told him, listen, you got some capital, some profits, start laddering it out. Some capitals and some profit. I told them, stop FOMOing in Solana, it's going to drop. I told them, I saw this here. And then, bam, drop. Other analysts who were saying to the moon weren't really confident with this. So, for example, people like CoinSkid, right? They were saying, okay, if we go here, then yeah, if we break support, we might go down. But right now, I'm seeing up. So how can you trust someone who is telling you, I'm seeing up, if we break support, we go here? You should trust someone telling you, I see there's a correction coming, be careful. And then when the correction is over, he tells you, okay, right now I see something that is like a relief rally or something to this level. And then he tells you, if Bitcoin does go above this, we start to think of another. That's the person who you believe and you follow. You don't believe the guy who's saying 100% sure is going to the moon and fly up from here. And I'm gonna explain one more thing about this wave 5, because I want him to fix it. He's probably gonna watch the stream, or some guy's gonna tell him. So, and I really want him to fix his wave, because it's so bad. The worst Elliott wave I've ever seen in my life, actually. And I'm just a beginner as well. Pink Floyd, well, definitely. I love music. Big Twitter news just came out. Twitter accept BTC for tipping. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens with the bull runs. Like I said, if we're gonna go to the moon, you're gonna know we're going to the moon. You're gonna see 10% pumps every day, and you're gonna see this all-time high being broken. And yeah, like Gareth said, once you break 65, we can ride the wave together. I will ride it, and I'll be at the top as well to short it. I will long it and short it. This region right here is the danger zone for Bitcoin. And I told you a lot, even if Bitcoin can do this. Bitcoin can do this, why? Because you can basically be here. I'm going to show you so you can kind of understand what I think and where my mind goes with stuff like this. Because I told you, if I'm a market maker, I will try the price to go here first. So, oh, resistance is broken. 48 broke. We're going to go to the moon from here. That's what I like. I don't know, this market is pretty dangerous actually. It's more dangerous than the previous markets earlier. So this right here that you see right now, this huge dump and this huge correction, can be just something similar to this. You see? Exactly. You had your dump, which is this dump. You had your relief. You have your relief. Dump, and then your relief. And then you probably dump again. And then you pump again. But this time, I don't think you will do this all-time high. It's very hard for me to understand that this will happen. I want big news. Definitely big news will affect this, but I want bigger than just Twitter accepting tips. I want the US government allowing Bitcoin to whatever. I want something along those lines. I don't want small stuff. Small stuff doesn't really do anything for me. So yeah, just be careful with these news. They are here to wreck. The news are here to wreck. What my best advice is for everybody in the stream is, you DCA the lows, you ride the waves up. Once you start getting to those danger zones, either you DCA some money out or you put a stop loss. At least if there's a huge crash, it kicks you out and you still make some profits. So you buy here, you buy Bitcoin at $40,000. And Bitcoin is now at whatever, let's say 45. If Bitcoin is going to go to the moon, there's no Bitcoin's going to drop. There's no way Bitcoin will drop to 42 now. So you just put your stop loss around 42, 43 and let the thing ride. It goes to the moon, you just follow it. There's no need to be a bull or a bear. Just be smart. Okay, question. Let's do this so we can finish the stream fast. Can you send the link here? Yeah, the link, please. What book should you learn Elliott Wave? I'm reading right now a book called Elliott Wave Principle by A.J. Frost and Robert Prechter. It's very good for initiation. Encyclopedia of Chart Patterns is also very good, definitely. What is the indicator called? Squeeze indicator. Squeeze, yeah, Lazy Bear, that one. Please call the price when you talk about fibs or just in general. No one can see the prices on your charts. Here it doesn't work. You need to do full HD to see it. But the price right now for the third wave is around 45,100. Third wave. And then fourth wave is around, so the retrace wave is around 44.5. And then the fifth wave is around 45.6. But like I said, this could extend to as high as 47, even more. Why? Because this is a bearish pattern formation that is forming on higher time frames that no one, I don't know why people don't see this. Like, really, I am amazed. I really am amazed. No pun intended. Like this formation, no one was seeing. Like now that I'm opening the books again, I saw it already. But I mean, professionals out there should see this already, no? So yeah, this is the bearish formation, which is basically you have your A, your B, and then your C move. That's why I'm tracking B now. And basically B can go up to 85% of A. So I'm gonna show you how much A is. This is A till here, around there. And you flip this. And basically A can go to around the 85 region. So around this, we can actually see how much is 85. Let me just show you to be sure. Let's use this one. Okay, so your 85 region is exactly 47,449. So Bitcoin can go to here, and it's not, and I'm still not gonna be surprised. So my best advice is just let Bitcoin pump, do its thing. No one's sad when Bitcoin pumps. That's why I don't really update when Bitcoin. I know it's gonna pump. I update my Discord. I say, okay, we're in the clear. If we break this region, we broke 43.5, and now we're starting to look for that pump. And I did actually explain this ABC as well last time. So right now, just let it pump. Let it pump. If it starts to get above this region right here, you start to be more cautious. More and more cautious. You start to moving that stop loss up or to do DCA out. And yeah, you keep doing that until you're safe. And once you're safe, what do I mean by safe is, I mean you start breaking the all-time highs. As long as Bitcoin is here, as long as Bitcoin is under this region right here, these are still all lower lows. Lower low, lower low, lower high, lower high, lower high. So just be careful. That's all my advice. It's easy to make money in the run, and it's easy for Bitcoin to go to 100K. So just don't get bull trapped again. You got bull trapped a lot of times. Don't get bull trapped one more time. So yeah, let's see Bitcoin. Let's see 50 minutes how it's doing. Yeah, still following that region, that 4,500K target for the third wave. Could be a little bit more. Could be a little bit 45,100. Yeah, could be a little bit more. Could be a little bit less. I will zoom in to show you. So it's climbing. It's climbing. It's going. And I placed this wave, by the way, with you guys when I started the stream, so you can see it's not magic. It's just you go open a book and you start learning, and you can predict. And I'm a beginner in this. I have my base, like I said. So imagine if you just upgrade yourself and become a master Elliott wave trader, and you apply your strategy to it, you'll become very good at it. You'll make a lot of money. Okay, so I call the price here. Doesn't work. Okay, can you quick check? So I will. Hey Maze, what do you think about the Great Reset? Yeah, it's coming, dude. It's coming. Do you think there's a possibility that only fiat gets into recession? Just my imagination and play here? No. Fiat is going to be the top dog for at least a while before it crashes. Fiat is going to pull a reverse Uno on the world, and you can remember me in the future. Because everybody is betting on fiat to collapse. Everybody. And everybody knows it. But the only problem is that people are expecting it too fast. I'm not expecting it too fast. I told you, when the countries start to open up and the flights start to become normal again, and you start, because now if you want to travel from a country to another country, you worry COVID, vaccination certificates, insurance, whatever. So basically we're under lockdown still. Once those restrictions are open and people start to spend their money that they have been saving for like a while now, around 2.5 years, that's when inflation will hit, and that's when Bitcoin will probably pump to the moon. That's in my opinion, basically. But I think fiat will be top dog at least for one more year. One more year around that area. What else? So it can go up to that order block. Yeah, it can definitely go up to that order. But I will know for sure, as long as the indicators are bullish, and as long as this wave extends more, which it could. And by extension, I mean it starts to break these levels. When it starts to break these levels, I know that this third wave is probably an extension wave. So it starts to go up more and more. You can extend this as far as 4 point something. More than that, it cannot go. Like I told you, Elliott waves, there's something called an extended wave, which is basically this third wave is actually part of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. And maybe this is your 1, let's say, and then this is your 2, and then your third extension goes up like that. And then you need to reevaluate your wave again and then track it again. But you can see I do track the wave as much as possible accurately. I've been tracking this for a while, before even the stream happened. I've been tracking this for here. And it's playing out very, very similar. I'm not going to say 100% touches, but I'm going to say 95% touches. Very similar. Like this one was expected a little bit lower, like around 43.2. It went to like 43.6. Give or take is not going to make a big difference in the trade. The important thing about the Elliott wave principle is the general trend direction, where this wave is going. You catch it, you make money. You don't catch it, you lose money. Solana might be a wave pump. Arvo on the 15 says so. Also, the pump came before the Twitter. Yeah, let's see. I'll go to 1 minute. I like the 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute cooling down. 1 minute cooling down. 5 minute, 3 minute. I want 3 as well. Yeah, it can pump. It can pump. I tell you, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I know the people who told you Bitcoin was going to 38 here are the people who don't know anything about anything. And you know who I'm talking about. He's going to come watch later. But yeah, this is a pump. And then when I'm here, somewhere there, I'm the one who's going to tell you, be careful. And the bullish people are going to tell you buy. And then you're going to eat another drop to the downside. So yeah, I'm going to start with the alts. I'm going to start with first with Solana, because people are asking Solana. I need to go soon. Solana. What's up, Solana? Let's see. Okay. Similar pattern as Bitcoin. Definitely. Your staircase formation. Higher time frames. Yeah, it's same to Bitcoin. It's doing the same thing as Bitcoin. Solana, 1 hour. This might dump actually. Let me check. Yeah, Solana has one more leg up before another retrace, definitely. Yeah, definitely. How long will this leg up go? We can try to check. Let's see. Let's see the waves first. Let's catch them first. This is the 5 waves to the downside with a subwave inside. It's very clear. It's clear formation. By subwave I mean you have like these actually like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 basically, right? So these are actually waves within waves. So but it's a 5 for sure. And let's see. Let's say there's I honestly think Solana is going to do the same thing as Bitcoin. Solana, so weak though. The pumps on Solana are so weak. Yeah, one more leg up. One more leg up. Oh, my indicators. I don't want this. Let's see where it might go. It might give us a clue. Let's see, boys and girls. Solana. Okay, nice. Solana climbing on the EMAs. Not bad. This is a good sign. Very good for Solana. My best guess for Solana is it's going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well and then dump after. When Bitcoin dumps, it's going to be similar to when Bitcoin. Let's see the indicators though. That this is a pullback coming, but I think because lower time frames are kind of bullish, especially the 15. This is iffy to know. Let me check the 3 first. The 1. Yeah, it's maybe a slight leg up and then a dump. Not a dump, just a pullback basically. Pullback to, let's say, how much is it now? Yeah, pullback to at least here. Gonna give you some magic. Oh, oops, sorry. Right there. Solana. And let's take our fixed range indicator. This is the 4-hour, right? Let's see. What do we have here? 50%. Yeah, could be. Let's see again. Yeah, I think around that area, probably. Let me put a line there so I can tell you clearer. So that area, right? So maybe I don't know, a leg up first, and then probably if it does pull back now. So if it cannot go up higher for that leg up, where it stands right now, I think pull back to around like, I don't know, 137, 135 region, around that area from where it is, and then maybe continuation upside till Bitcoin decides to flip. So yeah, daily just to be sure. Let's see Solana. Solana. This is a daily, right? Daily. Yeah, Solana looking good on the daily as well. Not bad. Like I said, it's up till Bitcoin decides to crash again, and then Solana's down. Who else? What else? VT. I'm gonna try to do these as fast as possible because I have to go. VChain. Okay, BChain. BChain trying to go up, still bearish, trying to go up. I think it's gonna go up to test these EMAs around 0.12, that area, 11, 12, then probably pull back slightly and then go up again and start climbing above them till Bitcoin also basically crashes. Next day prediction is still upside. There's still upside for yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna stick to this. The V chain still upside. There's still upside for it. Is it strong upside? I don't see any strength here. Maybe here on the 15-minute. And if it doesn't, because this could on the 15-minute, there's actually a small pullback coming for sure. It could go more if ADX slopes up. This turns green, then this dumps. Let's try to find some wave formation. Let me see. Yeah, so same as Bitcoin. Similar thing. Let's try like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it will pull back slightly, and I think it will go zigzag up. So V chain. So 5 waves up with small pullbacks here and there. Unless the 15 minutes curves up, ADX, sorry, then it probably will go down. So you can see Solana is very far from the EMAs, from the daily EMAs. So it's V chain. So it probably will go test them, get rejected one time, and then if Bitcoin is holding straight, it's gonna go up again, and then start to test them again, back test them, and then go up more. So something similar to like this, something like that, till Bitcoin starts to basically correct or something. So VeChain done, Solana done, Luna USDT. Luna, I don't know what were predictions for Luna last time. Again, Luna, same thing as Bitcoin, but just pumping stronger. Hold up. Is this? Yeah, it's Luna, no? Where is my thing? Let's see. Yeah, Luna going for here, this region right here, around the $40 region. Let's see if I can find some waves to help us. Yeah, same as Bitcoin. Same as Bitcoin. It's doing the exact same thing. So yeah, probably a little bit stronger. Let's just check the indicators to make sure that everything's okay, aligning. So yeah, the 4 hours still has some upside. Probably will go to this region right here, around 39.40. Then probably pull back again, and then just basically correct slightly, and then continue upwards. Let's see if the daily is showing upside. It's showing upside. There's also like a nice divergence here, even though it's exaggerated. So yeah, Luna's also up. Like I told you last time, all the coins were down because Bitcoin was going down. Once Bitcoin starts to pump, most of the coin go up. But these coins are basically very scary for the market. AVAX. AVAX actually on the day. AVAX, we're gonna need to go again to the weekly. AVAX doesn't really have much time left on this run up. It's still going up, but it doesn't have much time left. Now it's gonna pull back to the AMAs, definitely, probably maybe even 67. You have MACD cross here, bearish probability. 1 hour is down. Just a little time left for this. Probably slight consolidation before a pullback. Yeah, this is pulling back. Longer time frames, like a daily, like the daily time frame for AVAX. If I have a best guess for this, I'd probably say. Let me see the 3-day. I need the 3-day for this because the 3-day is also overextended. Okay, you have a bearish divergence on the 3-day chart. So AVAX next, I don't know. Like I said, probably beginning of October. It's gonna retrace. Pretty big retrace. Maybe around 46 by October, early October. That area over there, 5 October. I don't know. I cannot give a precise timing. I don't know, maybe it does a miracle. Yeah, around that area, I don't know, 5 to 10 October, where I predicted also Bitcoin to have that crash, around that area. But right now it's going up slightly. The pushes are lower than by like every time it's trying to go up, but it's just a slow grind up basically. And on the 4 hour, which just basically tells you the next day there's probably going to be a pullback. So from now to 24 up to 48 hours pullback. That is AVAX done. Dot. Wave formation is doing the same wave as Bitcoin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave. Oh, sorry. Dot. USD. Okay, dot. So you can see dot following the same wave I drew a million days ago. Nice, very nice. Actually, it did hit 2. So this is 2. Probably now going to 3. I hope Bitcoin does allow it to go. On the 4 hour, there's a probable slight upside and then a pullback to touch the EMAs and waves as always. Daily, there's a bearish divergence. So we gotta be careful with this. It might not have that chance that Bitcoin is gonna give it. Basically, that's what I'm seeing. It might not have this third wave right here. So just be careful for the daily is actually like around 7 days from now. So from now to 7 days, all of this is coming around October, 5 to 10 October. So just be careful with those dates. But right now, let me see. Yeah, there's probably some pullback coming for it. Let's see. It could be a strong pullback, by the way, if the ADX does slope up. Smaller time frames like the 15 diverging again, but there's some type of ADX pull to the upside, so it can push dot more. But every time it pushes, it just makes a divergence again and again. So similar to the Bitcoin chart when we dumped from 65 to whatever, what dot's probably going to do is something along those lines. It's probably going to follow this wave 3 that you see right there. We put it last time on the stream, so it hit the target perfectly around this area. And then I think it's going to go up to these areas, but if Bitcoin allows. And I don't think Bitcoin is allowing, and that's why I see the divergences on dot. So you could have it, instead of having a 1, 2, 3 to the upside, you probably have something like that, and then your B is like that. And then you have your ABC instead of your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, just be careful with dot. For now, it's safe. It's like doing a slow grind, but there's a lot of divergences everywhere. So these just need a matter of time, and they play out mostly around 10 days from now. THETA, I don't know, THETA. Okay, let me just check this chat. Maze, ETH, ADA. You know ADA already. You know what my deal is with ADA. Welcome for VeChain. Can you check dot? I'm checking it out, as I just told you. And actually dot, it's just THETA. Okay, so now we're doing THETA. Saw someone today say dot was gonna pump to all-time high first. You see that as possibility starting now? I need to go back. Wait. Listen, I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm very honest. Very, very honest. The daily for dot is very bearish because it's been forming divergences forever. Now they did play out with this dump right here, which we saw, and it did hit the wave 2 perfectly. Now it's going for that next valley, to do that valley over there, or that mountain basically, like that. But that mountain, if it does this all-time high over here, or slight where's the all-time high? I don't know. No. I don't think it's gonna go for all-time high. No. But I think it probably can go above this wave 1, if Bitcoin allows it. If Bitcoin is stable, everything is okay, it will probably go to above that wave 1, and then probably retrace because you have your divergences right there. So, and then you have another divergence, then you have your pullback, and your pullback will be basically just a subwave in this third wave. So I think if Bitcoin does allow dot to prosper, I think this wave 3 can go up. Okay, but for now, I'm just gonna put it around here. Okay, I'm just gonna do this for dot. I'm gonna be more kind to you and find for you the retrace. Hold up. Oh, sorry. Give me this. So yeah, I'm gonna be fair and put it here, around this region. It could get rejected here one time and then drop and then start this wave formation, and then throughout the days reach this level right there, around that. If Bitcoin is okay here, everything is Gucci, it will probably retrace one more time and go up again and keep doing this till it goes to that. But I don't think it's gonna hit the all-time high today. It's very weird if it does, unless you start seeing where is it? This ADX curving up. If you start seeing this ADX go do this, then yeah, DOT will probably pump hard on 4 hour as well. And you can catch it on the lower time frames as well. So THETA, let's do THETA because I really need to go. THETA. Oh, it's not this one. THETA USD. Okay. So THETA, what's up with THETA? THETA. Let me see. Yeah, THETA is doing the same thing as Bitcoin as well. It's still doing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves to the upside. Definitely. Same as Bitcoin. I told you the Bitcoin manipulates the market as the way it wants. THETA, no divergences on the daily, but probably some upsides to test the EMAs at least. And then let's see. Yeah, there's still some upside left. So I think THETA will probably do this, go to like 6.1 or something, then go back down, retrace that 5.5 region, and then start to go up, climbing gradually. And then as long as Bitcoin is okay, THETA will keep doing this. If Bitcoin is super good, most likely THETA will start to climb above the EMAs and start going for this formation, higher highs and higher lows with pullbacks. So yeah. THETA on the 3-day chart, which is like the next 15 days or something, around that area, 16 to 17 days, is very bad. It's looking horrible. Same as Bitcoin as well. So I don't know. I think it's just a similar scenario for me. I honestly don't see this changing. This or this, same thing. It's gonna do that. So just be careful. Be very careful. Actually, THETA, we can track it now because this is a wave 1. Let's see. Yeah, this is a wave 1. Yeah. So if Bitcoin allows THETA to go, what THETA probably will do is something similar to my motion. So like this, like that, and then probably go with that 3. But the problem with that 3 is Bitcoin is not good. So what I think, in my personal opinion, is that this 3 is actually a C wave. So a ABC wave, yeah. And then after your ABC, you'll probably see something like let's say ABC, and then something like that. So I'm gonna change it to make it clear instead of use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to confuse you. So something like that, and then something like this. Something like that. And the downside, I have no idea, but I can tell you that, well, actually, I know the idea, but I'm just too lazy. I need to go sleep. I can tell you this is a nice support region for THETA. So definitely nice support region. Definitely. If Bitcoin does manage to crash, I think THETA might hold this region right here between, I don't know, let's say 3.4 to like 5 at least. And then, yeah, then after the crash, probably Bitcoin will pump again and THETA will pump with it. So yeah, that's THETA. Next is Elrond. Elrond USDT. Elrond. Okay, 3-day. Again, looking bad-ish, but not as bad as Bitcoin. Bad-ish, but not as bad as Bitcoin. I'm gonna then go to the 1-day. 1 day for Elrond. Let's see. Not looking that great actually for Elrond, which is understandable. So 4 hours there's a pullback to at least to the EMA, so around 227 for Algorand. So yeah, there's a pullback, and in my opinion, we go to the daily. I think what it's gonna do for now, till Bitcoin decides what it wants to do, because you know Bitcoin, you'll probably do this and this, if Bitcoin allows it to do it, or if it allows Algorand to do that, basically. Let me just check the retrace. Yeah, so probable retrace again to these EMAs. So maybe around this region, around the 222 to at least I don't know, 210, 215, around the area. Those $10 basically is probably a pullback. And then if Bitcoin is okay, everything's Gucci with Bitcoin, then the wave will be probably THETA will probably go for one more leg up. Algorand, probably one more leg up, break the all-time high, if this is the all-time high. Yeah, but I don't think a huge break, by the way. I just see a small break, and then it's gonna basically drop again. So that's Algorand, and then we have ADA. ADA, even though I know where ADA goes. ADA. So ADA on the daily, looking okayish. On the 4 hour, looking let's see the 2. Yeah, this is gonna drop. This is gonna go back. Will it go back now? Let me see. 15. No, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna drop now. Yeah, it's not gonna drop now. It's gonna give you one more pull up, basically. I don't know why my ADA chart is doing this. Oh, maybe this is not ADA though. Let me see. Cardano. Yeah. Sorry. This is not ADA. Yeah, okay. Let's see ADA. ADA. What is this? What is ADA doing? It's following my line. I don't know why. I have influence over the market. Yeah, you can see the line. I'm not going to draw too much about ADA. It's going to go up for sure. Try to get up again. Then probably go down again, go up again, down again. It's gonna do like a best case scenario, like something like that. Till it reaches that point over there. I can track it for you 100%, but I'm too lazy, honestly. I'm so tired. But you see, it's still following the line. I did my last stream maybe around this, somewhere here, and now it's here. So it's, yeah, that's ADA. MATIC. What else? Maze ETH. Okay, let's do ETH. Actually, I'm thinking about keeping some of these charts because I'm actually happy. I don't really do alts. I like to do Bitcoin because I think it's pointless doing alts. If Bitcoin is unstable, everything is unstable. So ETH is doing the same thing as Bitcoin. ETH is doing the same exact thing as Bitcoin. Definitely 100 million%. Same thing. You have your waves here. You can see them already. So yeah. It's doing the same thing. Same exact thing. Smaller waves, probably. Super small subwaves. But in the general area, they're all the same thing. All part of a big subwave. 1 hour has to retrace. 2 hour has to retrace, but it's going to take time for this to retrace. 15-minute retrace, so it's probably going to come sooner than expected. So it's going to probably retrace in the next hour or something. Pull back. Where does it pull back? You need it to pull back at least to this area right here, around the EMAs. So around 3,050 or something. 4 hour, still some gas left. So probably pull back and then one more high and then proper pullback. Daily, same as Bitcoin, but kind of better actually, ETH, because ADX isn't sloping as much. 6 hours, okay, not bad. Yeah, everything it's up. All as long as Bitcoin is okay, it's Gucci. Everything's up. Everything, and there's a bullish divergence on ETH here. Tang. So low, lower low, low, higher low. So this is the divergence, bullish on the MACD as well. So that's why this is playing out actually. Most likely, if Bitcoin does allow ETH to do this, it could probably go to reach these areas over there. Let me check super fast. Yeah, around here. Let me reverse this. Yeah, it will probably have its first pullback around the 618, and then continue again upwards. Probably here to the 786 around. So first pullback around 32,800, 3280, 3290, and then like a pullback basically. No, I'm not saying a drop unless Bitcoin drops. And then another leg up to like 0.7786, which is like 3461. By then I think Bitcoin will drop, and then probably ETH will drop with it. But yeah, so yeah, I think so. And I think now on the short time frame, there's a slight upside then a pullback, most likely. So it probably will. Let's do this. These are your small ass Elliott waves. So yeah, now it's going for a small third wave, but on the larger, but I think these are sub waves. On the larger time frame, I think it will probably do something like. Let me just do something accurate so I can go to bed. ETH. Yeah, let's take it like that. So now it's doing a good thing. Yeah, definitely a good thing. Like I said, around the 786. And yeah, so I think it's gonna do something similar to Bitcoin. Maybe something like this, and then like that, and like that. And then when we reach here, you can analyze again after Bitcoin decides what it wants to do, basically. So that's ETH. And any last requests before I leave? Because I have to go. DOT. I did DOT. You can rewatch the stream. I did it. How about some entry points? Look like one more wave down is imminent. No entry points here. No Lambo. You need to go study and get Lambo on your own. That's the best advice I can give you. And it's good. It's good advice. XRP 0.88 sounds like my ideal entry. I hope it does go there if it's your ideal entry. I think I talked about it last time. I don't know. Let me see. Do I still have it somewhere? XRP. Did I use this chart? What did I do here? Oh, yeah. So I told you the support region. And there you go. Exactly as predicted. 100% as predicted. I wish you bought here. I hope you bought here. But you can see XRP is not looking very, very good. And I still think it's going to do the same thing. Bam, 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 bam. But it needs to break this support region first. If it doesn't break it, it's going to probably hold till Bitcoin decides to choose what it's going to do for the end of the year. Then maybe if Bitcoin pumps, then probably XRP will go up more. And this is without even looking at the indicators. For the current upside, there is upside on the 1 day. There is a small, let me just check. Yeah, there's a pullback on the short time frames. I'm not going to say major yet. Definitely a small pullback. Small. Let me just check one thing. 15. 5. Yeah, so definitely a small pullback, but the 1 minute needs to go up a little bit and then pull back. So around 4 hours from now, this time region is going to be a pullback. Yeah, this is XRP for you. Like I said last time, that it will go to that support region. It went. Now it's up. Or the SEC loses. Yeah, if the SEC loses, this is probably XRP is the craziest token in the world. When XRP pumps, you move aside and you let it pump. I don't even dare to short XRP, even if it's all-time high, because XRP is it's the only token when it pumps, it just pumps. It's like the king of pump basically. But it takes time to pump. That's the problem with XRP. It does these huge consolidation things. So you can see XRP is a beast. Like when it pumps, it just legit pumps it. This is insane. This is like 400 pump almost. In how much? In like a few days, like a day or something. Yeah, like a 5 days, a huge pump. But again, XRP is the pumper, the huge pumper, and the huge dumper as well. So that's XRP. I like it though. I have XRP. I'm not gonna sell, even if it's gonna go down. It's okay. I'll wait for it for a few years. Last thing for today, MATIC. Okay, I'll do MATIC. What about ETH short time frame, small pullback? I just did the video for ETH, so you can just rewatch the last part of the stream. Are we going to Lambo? Are we going to Lambo land? I hope so, man. I hope so, really. I hope I'm wrong. I really, really hope I'm wrong. I'm not bullish. I'm not bear, by the way. I'm a bull. I'm a long-term bull. But I'm just a short-term or mid-term bear, basically. So, yeah. MATIC and SP500, and that's it. And I'm going to sign off. MATIC. Let's see, MATIC. Did I do something for MATIC? I have no idea what I did. I don't know what I said. If I did this, it means it's going here. If I put this one for you last time, so it means it's going here. I think it's still going there. Let's see. Daily. MATIC. Yeah. Yeah. MATIC. MATIC is looking good on the daily. 3-day looking bad. Same as Bitcoin. These are warning signs, by the way, when tokens are having this similar approach. So yeah, on the 4-hour, looks like a pullback, but I can't be sure. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, so maybe one more up and then a pullback. Again, I'm talking about short time frames. And I think it forms, I don't know, this is a small wave formation right here. So maybe it's gonna do the 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is a 5 basically. I will try to do my best to track it for you. Okay, I'm gonna give you a freebie here. Where is my thingy? I'm so tired actually. This. Oh, where did it go? Okay, again this and this is your wave 1 arena basically, and here. So yeah, I think here 1.264 and then pullback to when my personal opinion, no financial advice. Pullback is actually debatable, but I'm gonna take this and see what's up. It's gonna go up again, and here's where it's gonna pull back again in my opinion. And then after it does that, let's see Bitcoin, what does it do for it? Does it allow it to go back or no? Pull back to, I think, here around 1.13, that region. This is the short-term prediction. So something like, where's my brush? So something like this, and then probably like that, around this area, then probably like that. And then after it does that, it will go test that line I told you about, maybe around this area. So the 618 most likely. And then pull back again, and then wait to see what Bitcoin does. Last but not least, let me see. Don't need a Lambo. I want Lambo though. What about ETH and short time frame? I said 100 plus in an hour. Yes, Bitcoin to 100 plus in 1 hour. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Do MATIC. I did MATIC. You can go watch it. I'm gonna do the S&P 500 because actually it is important. It's gonna basically dictate what Bitcoin does, and I know what it's gonna do. S&P. Always bullish. S&P, the king of the bulls. S&P. 4 hours still upside. 1 hour pullback. 15-minute pullback. 2 hour not. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Basically, I'm gonna tell you. Let me just check the 1 hour one more time. And the 15-minute one more time, and the 5-minute, and the 1 minute and the 3 minute, the 1 minute. Okay, so I'm gonna say what's gonna happen to the S&P 500. It will probably do something similar to this. This is looking so nasty actually. Let me check the higher time frames first. Daily we said looking good. Everything else I think is bad for the S&P. Everything above the 3. Yeah, 3-day bad, 4-day bad, whatever. So I think it's gonna go for that lower high. My personal opinion, it's gonna be the first warning sign if it does. For now, maybe a slight upside like this, slight pullback like that to the EMAs, and then going here, and then if it decides to correct here, then so be it. So yeah, we gotta watch out for this because I think this will probably happen very soon. If not now, then the next time. But I'm just gonna leave it like that. So yeah, that's the S&P 500. Be careful about that because when it crashes, Bitcoin is gonna crash as well. Okay, guys. So I think that's it for the stream. I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna see you again next time. Thank you for being here. I will try to do these as much as possible. Hope you enjoyed. If you get some nice gains with your altcoins, thank me with a like on this on the YouTube channel. That will make my channel grow more and more and more. So yeah, with that being said, I'm off to bed. See you next time and enjoy your days. Bye bye.